Okay, here we have a couple of rare postage stamps. These are all United States postage stamps, but the one that I find very, very interesting, of course, is this Christmas one. It has the date of 1915. Isn't that unique? That's a really old Christmas stamp. Cool, isn't it? Okay, let me take you through all that we have for this video as we're traveling in the United States today through vintage postage stamps. Here we have a 2 cents. That's the Grand Canyon. And we have this one at 3 cents. Observatory. Then we have a half a cent. Can't go in the post office and buy a half a cent one no more. Can you imagine that? But a half a cent was a lot of money back then. Okay, 1682 to 1932, 3 cent stamp. William Penn. Canyon Zone, airmail postage, 13 cents. Then we have these Commonwealth stamps. The stamp Commonwealth, they're 30. There's 2 of them together. Philippine Inlands. Look at that. Back then they made the plates. Can you imagine all the detail of putting the people in there and stuff? To be able to print these. You have 2 of them together. Okay, now this one here is a 3 cents for veterans. Now this one's kind of grayish in look. Then this one's the same picture, also a 3, kind of in a pinkish red. Okay, then we have this 4 cent one. And we have a 2 cent one. It's kind of like the coin, huh? It says 18 something on it. 1930. Huh. The 2 cent stamp that actually looks like a coin on the stamp. Now that's a very unique stamp. If you know anything about this one, go ahead and leave a comment. Very interesting stamp. Very interesting. Okay, then we have the 15 cent stamp. Statue of Liberty. And of course the one we brought to you at the very beginning, the 1915 Christmas stamp. Then we have this 2 cent stamp. We have a 10 cent stamp, Monroe. Pretty orangey looking, isn't it? Okay, then this one here is a 3-cent stamp. Look at the fancy writing on that, huh? How they wrote United States. Kind of fancy there. Postage, they started with POS as being stable, maybe the T. Then they kind of changed the design of their writing to pretty much match the top there. Gold Star Mother stamp. Okay, then we have the 3 cents. Then we have a 5 cents here. See, it's got some letters in it, kind of backward letters, either backward way. And what's the other one? Almost like a Y or a B. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, now look at this one. State of New York dollars. Stock transfer tax. 4. Wow, a stock transfer tax stamp. Wow. Very nice. Stamped in purple. I think it says ID. I'm not sure. Well, that one's interesting, isn't it? And look at the holes poked in it. So if you know what year this is, you know what era, because I know there's an era where they poke holes through things to cancel it out or whatever. So just go ahead and leave a comment. Share with the rest of us. I'd appreciate that. Okay, and then our regular 6 cents. Arkansas River. Alright, so we have this one that's rather interesting. The Gold Star Mothers. That's rather interesting. Our Christmas stamp. That was very interesting. And of course this one here. The 2 cents. So be sure to sub me, join me as a friend as we travel around the world, just looking at the old, rare, vintage postage stamps. And be sure to share them with others who may also enjoy looking at old stamps. Bye-bye now.